What's going on, guys? It's Wyatt with Coastal Bassin. I just want to give everybody a little preview of what's going to be happening out here saltwater fishing wise as far as the month of March. I know a lot of people are coming down visiting. They don't really know. They're not really sure about fishing, what kind of fish are biting out here and what to use this time of year. So I'm gonna do the month of March, what's going to be happening out here, especially the inlets, the backwaters, things like that. We'll do a couple of extra videos of as far as surf fishing, pier fishing. We'll even do some freshwater ones as it goes on. But right now, our inshore fishing forecast, it's going to be this stuff right behind me, Cherry Grove. There's a couple other inlets south of here. Then you get down to Myrtle's Inlet. So what's going to be happening is as the water warms up a little bit, as it starts getting into the 60s, mid 60s, up to low 70s towards the end of the month, the flounder and things are really going to start pushing back into these creeks. So your really big flounder are going to be the first ones to come into these creeks. They'll be in here first, chasing mud minnows, shrimp, and things like that. Over a couple things that you really want to be throwing for flounder out here in these backwaters right now. They're coming into the inlets, chasing mud minnows, chasing some shrimp and things like that. So I've got a couple rigs and things here that I want to show everybody. First is just a minnow imitation on a jig head. I've got it rigged weedless right now, so it comes across all of the oyster beds and things really well. But you still get a good hook set whenever the fish bite it. That's the first thing. This is a Z-Man little glass minnow or diesel minnow. There's a couple other companies that make something similar. You can get it in gulp and things like that. But that's my personal favorite this time of year. Next thing is going to be just your basic Carolina rig. You know, when I say Carolina rig, it's a free sliding weight on the line with a bead and then a swivel. And then after your swivel, I usually run 12 to 18 inches of leader line. And then you've got this is a little mud minnow imitation. You can do a shrimp, you can do anything like that. It just kind of bounces along. As you drag your Carolina rig around, your bait is just kind of free floating around behind the weight, and it gives it a nice natural presentation for the fish. The other bonus side is the fish can grab your bait, and they can swim off with it without feeling the weight. So you'll be able to feel the fish, and the fish won't really be able to feel you as well. Next contraption is pop and cork with a shrimp. There's a little voodoo shrimp on here. There's a bunch of different things that you can use. You can use gulp and whatever else really works. Any shrimp imitation will work, but you throw that under a pop and cork. You want it roughly a couple inches off the bottom. Depending on how deep it is, that's how deep you'll run your pop and cork. And you kind of want to match that to the water depth. And the nice thing is you get to watch the cork go under with this one, so that's always fun. The last one is just your shrimp imitation by itself. The nice thing about this is it's a real quiet presentation. It's not a lot of splashing whenever you cast it into the water. It's really subtle, and it's got a really natural, lifelike presentation when you bounce it around. Now, those things are going to work for all of your species, your redfish, trout, and flounder that are coming in and out of the creeks right now. The big thing is flounder are coming in, trout are starting to go back out a little bit as the water warms up, as well as the redfish are starting to scatter as the water warms up. Now the redfish are still going to be just as shallow as they can be, staying in that warm water, but they're going to scatter out a lot more, so it's going to be a little harder to find them, and it's going to take a little bit more work, but when you do, they're usually nice ones. Alright guys, that's it for our March inshore fishing preview. I hope we've given everybody some good tips, some good techniques to get out there and catch some more fish. Stay tuned. We're going to have some surf fishing, some pier fishing, and some freshwater fishing reports coming up as well. If you got any questions or anything for us, leave us some comments below. We're going to try and answer everybody's questions as best that we can. Thanks for watching.